The Bauhaus Movement, Architecture and Design. When and where it started. The Chicago Bauhaus started in Weimar, Germany in 1919. The Bauhaus was established in 1919 by the architect Walter Gropius in Weimar, Germany, as a school for art and design. The last director of the Bauhaus designed in 1938 the entire campus for the Illinois Institute of Technology. The school was founded by Walter Gropius in the conservative city Weimar in 1919. Walter Adolf Georg Gropius was a German architect and founder of the Bauhaus School, who along with Ludwig Miles van der Rohe, Le Corbusier, and Frank Lloyd Wright, is widely regarded as one of the pioneering masters of the modern architecture.
It all began in 1919 in Weimar, in a pre-existent public building without any particular architectural merit. Founded by Gropius, the Bauhaus Movement, which literally means the art of building, aimed to reconcile art and crafts to create a new industrial aesthetic, what we now call design. Every discipline was mobilized: metalworking, joinery, weaving, painting, but also stagecraft and dance. Color was taught in workshops run by Paul Klee and Vasily Kandinsky. Electrical appliances and furniture that continue to mark our daily lives were designed there. Experimental films were made.
Who founded the Chicago Bauhaus? Gropius developed a craft-based curriculum that would turn out artisans and designers capable of creating useful and beautiful objects appropriate to this new system of living. The Bauhaus combined elements of both fine arts and design education. Gropius stressed the importance of designing for mass production. Gropius explained this vision for a union of art and design in the proclamation of the Bauhaus. Gropius later on let students' imagination do work on great things, like lightweight metal chairs. The Bauhaus influence traveled along with its faculty. Gropius went on to teach at the Graduate School of Design at Harvard University.
Major downtown Chicago buildings directly influenced by Mies. Though in the 1980s, Miesian orthodoxies were challenged by postmodernists, since the early 1990s, Mies has again informed much of the best Chicago design. Recent downtown Chicago architecture influenced by Mies. .333 Wacker, Crate and Barrel, Republic Windows, Chicago Police Headquarters, 191 North Wacker, IIT's State Street Village, 300 East Randolph, Shure Technology Center, 111 South Wacker, Hyatt Center, Montgomery Ward Residences, Claremont House, Spertus Institute, Gary Comer College Prep, Siegel House, Sono Apartments, Serta International, 155 North Wacker, 600 Fairbanks, South Campus Chiller Plant, Ledge at Skydeck, 353 North Clark, West Utility Plant, University of Chicago, Old Orchard Woods, Chicago Residence, the Poetry Foundation Headquarters. Mies said, "Architecture is a language. You can use it for normal purposes, and you speak in prose. If you are good, you speak a wonderful prose. If you are really good, you can be a poet."
Inventions. Gropius explained the vision of union of arts and design in the Proclamation of Bauhaus 1919, which described the utopian craft guide combining architecture, sculptures, and painting into a single creative expression. Gropius developed a graph-based curriculum that would turn out artisans and designers. capable of creating useful and beautiful objects appropriate to this new system of living. Bauhaus architecture had applied arts and existed in Germany from 1919 to 1933. It was based in Walmart until 1925, Dessau, Utah, 1932, and Berlin in its final months. Most of the building's architectures are unique because of their right angles. Things that influenced. The city skyline was decisively influenced by the theories of the Bauhaus. Fine arts and craft were brought together with the goal of problem solving for a modern industrial society. In so doing, the Bauhaus effectively leveled in an old hierarchy of arts, placing craft of par with fine arts such as sculptures and paintings, and paving the way for many of the ideas that have inspired artists in the late 20th century. Laszlo Moholy-Nagy. In 1937, Laszlo Moholy-Nagy arrived in Chicago to establish the new Bauhaus, an American version of the German art school dedicated to the principle of intelligent designs. Also, 1937, the Chicago Association of Arts and Industry invited Laszlo Moholy-Nagy to head what was to be called the new Bauhaus 4 years after the Bauhaus in Berlin was dissolved in 1935 under nation's socialist pressure. The next dozen of years, the new Bauhaus would undergo 7 more moves and never 3 names changed, getting absorbed into the IIT Institute of Design in 1949. After Moholy's death 2 years later, school was small, no more than 30 students at a time. Chicago's Bauhaus legacy will include approximately 150 works by 90 artists and designers. Not all of it is students' work. A bar soap Dove, designed in 1952 by Donald Deming, William Lavier, and James Logan, 3 students. Chicago's Bauhaus is a non-profit organization which celebrates and promotes 20th century modern architecture and designs. Members encompass a diverse group of collectors, dealers, architects, designers, curators, and enthusiasts. Beginning with the migration of a famed German Bauhaus schools to Chicago, first as a new Bauhaus after the Institute of Designs, and continuing through the evolution of modernism, the Bauhaus influenced World War II. They were also modern artistics and designs, concepts, products designs, graphic designs, art, craft, and architecture.